So, hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, so far so good. What's your name?
My name is Tamia.
Tamira. So, pour les gens qui ne savent pas, elle s'appelle Tamira. Elle est américaine. So, where are you from?
So, I'm from Chicago, Illinois,
Yes.
The west side of Chicago, but I have navigated and I went to high school up north on the north side. But I've been all around.
Okay. So I'm immigrant. I still don't have many experiences living in this country like you have been living here for thousands of decades. So sometimes when I see you, you look like my pretty neighbor in Africa that my cousin was dating. You know what? One day something crazy happened to me here.
What happened?
I was in a place, I don't remember really where it was, and I saw a girl. I thought she was an African. I think it was in a shopping mall. I think so. Then I said to her, "Mama Boni, oza bien?" And she responds me, "I don't speak your language," so it was so funny that the difference between you and us. So
honestly,
yeah, I make many mistakes. So my
okay.
question is, when you look at an African in this country, what is your impressions?
Okay. Well, me personally, I'm a person that do not go and meet a person and navigate the conversation based on their race. Or like really, so I don't really see color. I'm able to speak to so many people because I'm open-minded. So even if I do see an African, there's nothing in my mind that I'm already pre-thinking. I'm not very stereotypical, and I don't go about how I handle situations because of something that is pre-knowledge. Like I go about it just as a regular stranger. And I know most of the times, only times I usually interact with Africans I know specifically is when I do go to the shop. They do our braids for us, and our hair sometimes. And other than that, I get a little I feel some type of way sometimes when Africans use their language. Whereas English is the first language that we do use here, and sometimes they feel like it's more comfortable to speak within their native language within their shops. And now I'm looking around because I don't know, maybe it's they're talking about things that's going on. Or
Sometimes also you do or already make the mistake I've made, like talking to someone in my language without actually realizing that the person was not African.
Okay. Yes. Honestly,
alone,
it is.
Somebody alone without family.
Because I don't know what it is. But there's something in me that can kind of tell what people are. I don't know what it is. There are similarities between people, and you just have to subconsciously know it. I can't say I know off the top of my head. Is it about clothes?
Because sometimes me also I can describe people just about clothes. Their way to be, I can
appearance.
Say, appearance also.
Appearance is a main thing. So I know for sure that it's just the way Americans dress. Our style is more modern and flashy.
Okay.
So first of all, you hit it with the suit and tie today. I love it. Whereas when I first saw you, there are people in my classrooms. I'm a college student right now, but I did go to a high school that was very diverse with over 4,500 students. So 4,500 students. All type of races, foreign people who are in need of green cards with their student completion, things like that. So there was a lot of people that I met, and I would just learn from them, just because I think ignorance is definitely bliss, and I hate to just go around and I will wonder something, or I have a question on my mind, and I haven't asked that specific person to just a question. So if I have a curiosity about it, a specific clothing that they might wear, a piece of cloth, I just ask them a question. But other than that,
and the first response,
It's the accent though.
This
so
accent, no.
Yeah, it's
No.
not. But it's not. I'm not. What's the word? I'm not like.
No, just to recognize if he's American or is not American.
Yeah, it's not degrading. I'm not. I'm never.
Appearance, and the accents, and also, yeah. Sometimes it's difficult to know. Yeah, but accents and the appearance, yeah. But
the appearance, and I mean, because it's like really, you can't. Skin color don't mean nothing. We about just almost the same color, like you said.
Yeah, so
your neighbors look like me, and my neighbors could look like you, honestly. And their accents, some people have been here long enough to actually perfect their accent to an American way.
Yeah.
I mean, that you can do that, honestly. But I feel like it's really to each his own person. However comfortable you are, with your native language, speak that as much as you like. Honestly, it is a free country, honestly, but it's some stuff in here that you gotta pay for, honestly. And it's like so true, for real. Like you might get mean looks because people are unaware of, or just don't have knowledge about what's going on, and not even knowing that, oh, you're not even African American, you're not what I am, or and people don't take the time to actually just learn people.
Tamira, I want to say something that many people don't have the courage to say. It sounds like many immigrants are afraid to dating an African American, even if you don't identify as Afro. You identify as Black American. So just returning to my question, even though you are very beautiful, you are attracted, but you are still afraid on both sides of your feelings. So I mean, even African, even Black American, even Afro American. So you are afraid on both sides of your feelings. So can you tell me something?
So are you
what
saying
do you think about
that African Americans or Black Americans are afraid of Africans?
I'm not accused,
or the other way around.
Accused, but it's not 100%. But some people, they are afraid to Afro American, or say American like you. So they are afraid to get in a relationship or a friendship. So they are afraid because they think like I don't know, what can I say?
I will say, and this is because I just got asked this, I think, like last week, so I will bring it up. Someone did ask me if I would talk to an African, and I didn't say no, because I don't. There are cultural values that takes into place, but honestly, I just feel like I would never know until I meet a person. I don't hold back regardless of race. I'm definitely not going to the white palmed people though. Absolutely not. But I definitely would love to experience, more so about my culture and my history. So I wouldn't like just X out, me talking to an African. But I know personally that I do compare, and I have more similarities to. I'm not going to keep calling myself American. I just say a Black person. Like, I'm just a Black citizen that live in Illinois, and America. Like, I don't claim this country because it's so much wrongdoing in this country, and we're divided, honestly. So it's to each his own case. But as far as relationship, I mean, I just say just meet with the person. But people do have preferences. People like what they like. And as far as people have experience, I've never had an experience with, any type of domestic violence between, an African. Because that's what I'm assuming that you're talking about. Okay. So I have heard stories, and of course the media plays a big old hand, and spreading news like that. So I think this is a great way to just try to let people know that the media is wrong, and also like you're a male yourself, and I want you like to actually be able to not be afraid when you go outside and not have women look at you and like crazy. I'm looking at you. I would never see you outside and ball up my purse. You feel me? Just because, but people do that, like, and people do that to me. I'm an American. I'm an American, and I can be on the CTA train, and a woman will ball up her purse just because I will ball up my little book bag too, because I don't wear purses. I wear book bags. I'm a little boy. I'm a tomboy. I ball up my book bag, put my stuff over. It's because it's so many wrong people out here. It's not even about you being African. It's really not. Or in you being migrating into the country, you being an immigrant. I do not look at anybody no type of different, because at the end of the day, if this is a free country, everybody should have access to our country. Everyone should be able to, reside, move in, and then whatever, the legal way, of course, though, because I do know there are visas that you need to have, green cards that may be in place. There are marriage arrangements that you might even have to be, that you might have to partake in, which I think is honestly crazy. And I know a person, I know a person who has to marry, herself into the country, and there were difficulties with her partner because her partner wasn't truthful from the beginning.
Okay.
Now, that was an American man trying to take an African